Have you ever been in a situation where you had to decline a job offer? It's a tough call, isn't it? But sometimes it's the best decision you can make. Today, we're going to explore 5 reasons why turning down a job offer can be a smart move. We'll talk about long-term goals, company culture, and even compensation, among other things. So buckle up and let's dive into the reasons why it's okay to decline a job offer. Reason number 1, the job doesn't align with your long-term goals. This is a fundamental aspect to consider when contemplating a job offer. Each of us has a unique vision of where we want our career to take us. It's like a map guiding us through the complex labyrinth of the professional world. Now, imagine accepting a job that doesn't fit into this map. It becomes a detour, a diversion from your intended path. Over time, this misalignment can have serious repercussions. You may find yourself feeling unfulfilled, disengaged, or even stuck in a position that isn't driving you closer to your long-term objectives. It's like sailing against the wind, making the journey much more arduous and less satisfying. So, when a job offer comes your way, take a moment. Reflect on your career aspirations and ask yourself, does this job align with where I want to be in 5, 10, or even 20 years? Remember, it's your career path, and you have the right to ensure it's leading where you want to go. On to reason number 2, the company culture doesn't suit you. Imagine walking into an office where everyone is serious, and you're the kind who likes a good laugh. Or maybe it's a place where teamwork is non-existent, and you thrive in collaborative environments. The company culture can significantly impact your job satisfaction and productivity. It's like trying to run a marathon in ill-fitting shoes. Sure, you might make it to the finish line, but at what cost? Company culture is essentially the personality of a company. It's the environment, values, expectations, and style of doing things. If these elements don't match your personal values and style, it can lead to job dissatisfaction and even burnout. Remember, you're not just working to pay the bills, you're spending a significant portion of your life at work. It's critical that the culture aligns with who you are and what you believe in. So if the shoe doesn't fit, it's okay to leave it behind. Moving on to reason number 3, the compensation is not competitive. Now, we all work to earn our bread and butter, right? But what if the bread isn't buttered enough? Or worse, there's no butter at all. Let's talk about the importance of being adequately compensated for the work one does. Imagine putting in long hours, giving your best, and then realizing that the paycheck you receive at the end of the month doesn't reflect your efforts. That's a bummer, isn't it? Not only does it affect your motivation, but it also raises questions about your value in the organization. If the compensation doesn't match the industry standards, or worse, it doesn't match the efforts you put in, it's a valid reason to decline the offer. Remember, your job should not just be about making a living, but also about a fair exchange of your time, skills, and efforts. Your skills and time have a value, and it's essential that your job appreciates that. To wrap things up, let's quickly recap the reasons we discussed. Firstly, we talked about the importance of a job aligning with your long-term goals. It might be tempting to jump at the first job offer you get, but remember, you're investing your time and energy into this role. If it doesn't contribute to your larger career aspirations, it might not be the right fit. Secondly, we dived into the significance of company culture. Workplaces are like mini societies, each with its own norms, values, and ways of doing things. If you can't see yourself thriving in the environment, it's perfectly fine to pass up the offer. It's critical to find a company culture that resonates with your values and working style. Lastly, we explored the issue of compensation. Yes, money isn't everything, but it's an important part of the equation. If the remuneration doesn't match your skills, experience, or industry standards, it might be a sign to politely decline and keep looking. These 3 factors, alignment with long-term goals, company culture, and competitive compensation, are crucial to consider when you're faced with a job offer. They greatly influence your career satisfaction and growth, so don't rush your decision. Take some time, reflect on these points, and make a choice that feels right to you. Remember, it's your career, your life, and you have the right to make choices that serve you best. Don't be afraid to decline a job offer if it doesn't feel right. After all, there will always be other opportunities waiting for you. Thank you for watching. If you found value in today's video, please hit that subscribe button for more helpful content. Got questions or ideas? Comment below or connect with me on LinkedIn, especially if you're exploring opportunities or hiring. Remember, it only takes one opportunity to transform your career journey. Keep striving and stay optimistic. Your persistence will pay off. Peace and success to you.